Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smita. Welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you an easy 3-step process to create cut crease for hooded eyes. As we all know, hooded eyes can be a little bit tricky to work with, especially when you're trying to create a cut crease. And after I posted my previous video on how to work with hooded eyes, which by the way, I'm going to link in the description box below, a lot of you requested for this tutorial on cut crease for hooded eyes. So here it is. I've given some very easy to follow tips in here, and it's going to really help you out. I hope you enjoy this. If you're new to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe, and without further ado, let's get this started. When you look straight in the mirror and you cannot see your lid because it's hiding beneath some extra skin, which we call the hood, then you have hooded eyes like me. Now, because we don't have a defined crease or enough lid space for the makeup to show, we have to create a new crease, and for that we need to create some space. And the way you're going to do that is by keeping the arch of your eyebrows high. Never bring it low, keep it high up so there's enough space. First, I'm going to use a spoolie brush to comb all my hair upwards. And then I'm taking this angled brush and I'm going to fill in only the sparse areas in my brows within the borders of my brows using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. If you overdraw your brows, it's again going to reduce the space between your eyes and your brows. Next, I'm using a concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Pure Beige. With this flat concealer brush from e.l.f., I'm going to clean up the borders of my eyebrows. And I'm going to use the same concealer on my lids as a primer. And this way, you're creating a clean canvas all the way from your eyes up to your brows. Next, I'm going to set this entire space where I use the concealer with some loose powder. I'm using the NYC loose powder. With this Coastal Scents flat fluffy brush, I'm going to lightly dust the powder on my lids as well as below my brows. You can also use a translucent powder. People with hooded eyes sometimes have a line passing right in the center of their lid like I do. And if you don't set it with powder, the concealer is definitely going to settle in those lines and it's going to crease like I've shown on the other lid. Now that we have that space, let's go ahead and create a new crease. Highlighting the brow bones is universally flattering, so using this Ivory Shimmer from the Morphe 35F palette, I'm going to highlight just under the arch of the brows and I'm going to keep it to the minimum using a flat shader brush. People with hooded eyes have a smaller crease which is often hiding under the hood, so we'll go ahead and create a new crease. There are several ways to do it. Some people just apply some concealer on their lash line and look up, and wherever the concealer touches their hood, that's where they cut it, and others do it in other different ways. For me, the easiest way to do it is to cut it in the socket or the duct line. You can either use your finger or a brush to see where your socket line is. There will be a slight dip. You can use that as a reference and you can make that your new crease. I'm going to use this dark brown shade with a pencil brush to carve out the outer corner and a new crease in the outer socket line. And then using a larger blending brush, this is the Sigma E40, I'm going to soften this line so it looks well blended. And that creates a depth and gives the illusion of a new crease line. Next, I'm using the number 4 brush from Dough Color to cut the crease. This has a thin top, so it's really easy to work around the crease area. I'm going to dip it in some concealer and slowly touch and feel where my socket is and start marking the area where I want to cut the crease by slowly dragging the brush downwards. Now I'm going to join these points and that becomes your cut crease. How easy is that? And with the same brush, I'm going to fill in the rest of my lid. I'm doing a half cut crease. So I'm using my pinky finger to diffuse out the concealer at the edge so blending becomes easier. Taking a bit more powder, I'm going to set this for the same reason that I don't want it to crease. To add to the depth in the new crease, so it gives that illusion of that is your crease, I'm going to take more of the brown shade with a small lip brush. You can also use a definer brush. I'm going to carve out a line just above the cut crease. I'm going to blend that out so it doesn't look that harsh. And now we'll finish up the rest of the eye makeup with the new crease. You can use any eyeshadow colors that you like, but I'm going to show you something that's universally flattering. I'm taking this light shimmer color with this flat shader brush from Urban Decay, and I'm going to fill in the inner half of my lid.
Any ideas?
And then I'm going to use this rust color shimmer as a transition color between my ivory shimmer and the darker brown in the outer corner. Next, I'm going to balance my lower lash line with my lid. Using the dark brown shade, I'm going to smoke this out with a pencil brush in the outer half of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to use the ivory shimmer in the inner corner and I'm going to blend it with the brown. The next few steps are optional. I like to use a black eye pencil in my waterline and I'm using the Jordana Easy Liner in black. And then I'm going to line my top lash line using the NYX eyeliner in black. I'm going to keep the line really thin so it maintains that distance between your crease and your lash line and gives that illusion of bigger, brighter eyes. For lashes, try to go for something that's wispy and lightweight so people can see through it and they can still see your eye makeup. That makes gives the illusion of bigger, brighter eyes as opposed to going with something really dense that'll hide your eye makeup and that'll make your eye look more droopy than what it already is because of the hood. I'm using the Bayfolian Foam Ink lashes. These are very natural looking, very lightweight and very wispy. And I have a discount code for you guys if you're interested. It's in the description box below. And finally, I'm going to finish up with a coat of mascara. I'm using the Big Shot mascara from Maybelline. And that's it, you guys. How easy was that? Let me know your thoughts by commenting below. And if you enjoyed watching me, as always, don't forget to hit the like button. If you plan to recreate this look or any of my looks, don't forget to tag me on social media. I've included all the links in the description box below, along with all the products that I used in today's tutorial. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with another tutorial. Bye, guys.